BTS is back, feel the attack. 2025, we run the track.
Is Taehyung and Jungkook's gym session really just about exercise? Or is there a hidden story, a secret project, or even a coded message behind their meeting with this mysterious trainer? Why did fans immediately sense something unusual? Before we dive into this storm of mysteries and emotions, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay updated on every new twist, every secret clue, and every hidden story from the lives of BTS members. Who knows, your comment might hold the missing piece of the puzzle that ARMY all over the world is trying to solve right now. So, are you ready?
BTS is back, feel the attack.
A gym, a pair of black gloves, a sleeveless shirt revealing ink and muscle, a simple cap pulled low, almost hiding the intensity of his eyes, a mask covering the smile we all know, but not entirely able to hide the energy radiating from him. Next to him, another figure in black, calm yet sharp, whose laughter seemed to echo even in silence. Taehyung and Jungkook standing side by side in a mirrored gym, captured in a moment that has now set the fandom on fire. But the question that refuses to go away, was this really just a workout? Or are we staring at something deeper, something more secretive, something that ARMY has been waiting to uncover? When the photos and clips surfaced online, fans didn't just see two idols exercising. They saw hints, they saw codes, they saw layers of meaning in the smallest gestures, like the way Jungkook's glove was being adjusted, or the way Taehyung leaned slightly closer, as though shielding a whisper meant for no one else's ears. And then, there was the trainer, a face new to many, yet somehow familiar to those who have followed every breadcrumb of BTS's journey. Who is he? Why was he there? And why now? The room wasn't grand. No stage lights, no roaring crowd, just a gym, with mirrors reflecting the strong lines of arms and shoulders, the glint of sweat under fluorescent light, the echo of weights hitting the floor. Yet in this ordinary setting, the extraordinary unfolded. Jungkook, dressed in a sleeveless black top that showcased his tattoos like a gallery of untold stories, stood in quiet conversation. His mask couldn't hide the smile in his eyes, the way he seemed half playful, half focused. Taehyung, wearing a simple black cap and shirt, exuded effortless charisma. He wasn't trying to command attention, yet he did, simply by being there. Between them, a trainer adjusted gloves, guided postures, perhaps gave instructions. To an outsider, it would look routine, but to ARMY, who notice everything, this was no ordinary session. It was a moment charged with secrets. Why was Jungkook's cap on LA1? Why did Taehyung wear all black, blending into the background but also standing out as if hiding something? Why did the trainer's movements feel rehearsed, almost like part of a script? These weren't random details. They were pieces of a larger puzzle. The fandom, as always, wasted no time. Within hours of the first images going viral, theories began to spiral across social media platforms. Some claimed the trainer wasn't just a fitness instructor, but someone with direct ties to an upcoming international project. Others swore this was a preparation phase for something much bigger, perhaps a global event, or even a secret collaboration. Why else would Taehyung and Jungkook train together like this, with someone completely new? Asked one fan. Another responded, look at Jungkook's cap. LA isn't a coincidence. This is a sign. Something is coming, and they're getting ready. But not everyone agreed. Some fans insisted this was just a casual workout, nothing more, and yet even they couldn't deny the strange energy in the room. Because in BTS's world, even the most ordinary details often hide the most extraordinary secrets. The mystery of the trainer. The spotlight then shifted to the trainer himself. Who was he? Why did he look so at ease, so familiar with both idols? Rumors spread quickly that he had worked with global athletes, that he had ties to American entertainment agencies, that he wasn't just shaping bodies, but preparing minds and stamina for something massive. Could it be that this trainer is the hidden architect of a new era for Taehyung and Jungkook? Could he be the one trusted with sculpting them not just physically, but mentally, for a stage unlike any they had ever faced before? And if so, why reveal this now? Why let the public catch a glimpse? Was this a mistake? Or was it a carefully planned leak away to drop hints without saying a word? One eyewitness described the atmosphere in the gym as strangely intense. It wasn't just about the clinking of weights or the rhythm of reps. There was silence, a tension in the air, as though conversations carried weight heavier than dumbbells. Taehyung, usually relaxed, seemed unusually focused. His eyes stayed sharp, his body language more controlled than playful. Jungkook, on the other hand, balanced seriousness with laughter, but even his laughter felt different, not empty, not casual. Something lingered behind it, as if he was laughing to mask a secret. And the trainer always watching, always correcting, almost like a guardian. Was he guarding their form, or was he guarding their secret? Fans quickly pointed out the obvious. Clothing choices, Jungkook's LA cap, Taehyung's black cap, Jungkook's sleeveless shirt that put his tattoos on display. Tattoos many fans believe are themselves a language of clues. Was the choice deliberate? Was Jungkook sending a message with the ink visible on his skin, while Taehyung kept his own symbols hidden under black fabric? Even their gloves became subjects of analysis. Why did the trainer personally adjust Jungkook's glove, instead of letting him do it himself? Was this simply care, or was it a metaphorical moment? A symbolic gesture showing support in something larger than fitness? And then the mirrors. Army noticed the reflections. How in the background another figure appeared, muscles flexing. Some claimed it was just another gym goer. Others argued it was a decoy, a deliberate placement to distract from the real focus. The whispered conversation between Taehyung, Jungkook, and the trainer. So what if it's true? What if this isn't just about exercise? What if Taehyung and Jungkook are preparing for something monumental, something that requires physical strength, discipline, and secrecy? Could it be a secret joint project, a hidden stage performance, or something even more personal? Something they don't want to share with the world yet, but which leaves traces for ARMY to follow. Because history tells us this, BTS never does anything without meaning. Every detail, every glance, every small moment eventually ties back to something bigger. So why would this gym meeting be any different? And this is only the beginning of the story. We've seen the images, we've felt the tension, but the questions only grow deeper from here. Why now? Why together? Why this trainer? And most importantly, what does it mean for the future of Taehyung, Jungkook, and ARMY? When ARMY saw Taehyung and Jungkook side by side in that gym, their minds didn't just stay in the present. No, fans began pulling threads from the past, weaving a web of memories and flashbacks that suddenly seemed to connect with uncanny precision. Was this really the first time we had seen Jungkook and Taehyung in such a setting? Or had they left clues before, scattered like breadcrumbs that no one recognized until now? One flashback led fans to a live broadcast years ago, where Jungkook once mentioned wanting to train hard for something big. At the time, it sounded casual, just another promise of self-improvement. But now, those words echo differently, almost like a prophecy whispered in plain sight. Could this gym meeting be the fulfillment of that statement? Was this the something big he had been preparing for all along? Then came Taehyung's own words from past interviews. He often spoke of projects close to his heart, and moments that must remain secret until the right time. Fans revisited those statements with new eyes. Could his presence in the gym, dressed in shadowy black, be one of those secret moments finally slipping into the public eye? For fans, this wasn't just about muscles or fitness. This was emotional, because seeing Taehyung and Jungkook together, unguarded and yet so mysterious, triggered something deep. Some fans felt warmth, like watching two brothers in arms, preparing for a journey that only they could understand. Others felt a pang of longing, sensing that there was distance in their closeness, like a coded interaction that held more silence than words. Why does it feel like they're saying goodbye? One fan tweeted, her words echoing the hearts of thousands who sensed a strange melancholy in the images. Another fan replied, or maybe it's not goodbye. Maybe it's the beginning of something even greater. Look at their eyes. That's not sadness, it's determination. And isn't that what makes BTS moments so hauntingly powerful? They're never just one thing. They're layered, emotional, open to interpretation. Taehyung and Jungkook in the gym weren't just training, they were writing another chapter in a story that fans are desperately trying to decode. The trainer remained the most intriguing figure of all. Who was he really? ARMY began searching, comparing his face with known trainers, athletes, and even rumored industry figures.